ties. Can't have them. Okay? Obviously, Micah Parsons goes back to Jerry World. It's talk of the time. They're treating it like it's Super Bowl. You got everybody on the field chit-chatting about it in football night in America, and obviously everybody on earth is chatting about it. The first time he went onto the field, Jerry Jones was actually being interviewed by Jason Garrett and Maria Taylor. Jason Garrett's first question was basically like, hey, I've been in your building a long time. Need a quarterback? Need a pass rusher. That's like one of your own rules. Why'd you trade away Micah? And then he went into a full conversation about, well, one guy's good, but how about 6 guys? That's what I think we can actually get. And he ran out with a band around his hips and around his waist. That was the first time I'd ever seen somebody just jog out there and act as if that is normal. And usually people do like a warm-up with that. He was using it throughout the entirety of his warm-up on the field. Kind of startled me a little bit, but with that being said, the man is an absolute ox. This dude is an absolute beast. Whatever he needs to do to warm up his muscles, he's certainly going to do. But Jerry Jones said basically we're going to get 6 guys instead of just 1 guy. I mean, I've always been right about numbers. Don't you worry about everything else that's going on around here, Jason. And they had a microphone a little bit far away from his mouth, so it was hard to hear him. Everybody else was a little bit louder. But basically, he chatted about Micah Parsons' trade 1,000 different times. And all he kept saying was for the good of the team, good of the team, good of the Cowboys. And then at the very end of the game, after it was 40-40 tie, here's what Jerry Jones had to say about the trade and the night as a whole.
They got Micah, and we've got what we've got, and we tied.
Okay, so 40-40 is what it comes down to. And a lot of American football fans say, what are we doing? This is what soccer does.
Yeah.
Golf doesn't even do it.
Yeah.
Okay, golf doesn't even do ties. Why are we doing ties? Well, there's been 17 of them in the last 30 years, and we say that's 17 way too many. What we need to institute in D-Butt, people are going to think I'm joking here. I'm not. What I need you to do is suspend reality and go into this world just a little bit and imagine how special this will be. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Golden Boot. Yes, we have chit-chatted about it before, but if there's an entire 4 quarters of football played, 60 minutes, and then an overtime period, and for some reason these two teams can't figure it out, we need to just take what the most boring sport has that is actually the most electrifying thing that they have and put it into our game. Both the snap, the holder, and the kicker will go out onto the field from both teams. Obviously, it's going to be a rumpus atmosphere. Yeah. It's a tie ball game. There's been 4 quarters of boozing. There's been 4 quarters of learning everything about the other team. Those boys go out on the field all by themselves, incredibly uncomfortable, incredibly awkward. And one team will kick from the 50 or 40-yard line, a 50-yarder. If they make it, the next team, obviously, whoever wins the coin toss to go second or first, will try to match. If that person misses that 50-yarder, well, the kicker that made it and the holder that made it and the snapper that made it, their team wins the game. If they both make it from 50, go back to 55. If they both make it from 55, go back to 60. If they both make it from 60, go back to 65. McManus and Aubrey, massive legs. Massive legs. McManus is one of the best athletes in the NFL. Okay, any sport you put him in, he would be great at, which is why it's crazy that he's so damn good at kicking field goals, because you have to be very methodical whenever you're kicking field goals, just like a golf swing. So sometimes the really athletic guys aren't as good because they get a little crazy. McManus, obviously, and I think he had 2 tackles last night.
Yeah.
They had 2 tackles last night. Obviously, game tire. Had one blocked, which absolutely sucks. Don't always put that on the kicker, but hits a 53-yarder to send it into overtime. Massive leg, especially with the beat-up balls. Him and Aubrey would have both hit from 65. Then what? They're going back to 70?
What?
And then imagine a miss on the first one, and then Aubrey walks out there in Jerry World. Snap, hold, kick. He hits from 70. Think about that place going absolutely apeshit. I think it's only a 5 to 10 minute thing. I don't think it's a very long time. I don't think it's very drawn out. And I think you get a chance to get a winner or a loser. And if it comes to that point of the Golden Boot, we need somebody to win.
Yeah.
Need to.
Can't 300-0-1 or something is a stat for something that took place for the
40 plus points and no turnovers by the home team, I think it was.
Yeah, 300 wins and 0 losses is what it used to be. Now it's 300-0-1. We just can't have these ties. And it doesn't have to be the Golden Boot, but there are certainly things that we can create. Maybe just have it go until we have a winner. Especially if they both tie on the first drive. Yeah. Just go ahead and keep going until we have a winner. Untimed, basically, at the end. But we hate this. And that game was hyped up, and that's how it ends. It's kind of what the fuck did I stay up here for?
Yeah. Very anticlimactic. I didn't even think about that. I thought about several other things because it was 80 points scored. Maybe have both defensive coordinators just go out there and run suicides till one of them pass out.
That's a good idea.
Like the Eberflus.
Oklahoma's, but the Golden Boot, I love that rule. One thing I would change, though, with all the field goal blocks this year, we got to put the
you
full
want the
unit
boys
out
out
there.
there?
Yeah, I need a full unit out there. I
you
need
think-
Zay Rogers or somebody coming off the edge.
I like that.
Then you can start it much closer too.
Yeah, they can do 45,
Yeah.
40, 45.
Yeah, I
like that.
Back, and I think they should be able to pick left hash, middle, or right, whatever the hell you
Sure.
want.
Yep.
Listen, because at the end of the day, I think what builds up the drama is make,
Oh, yeah.
make, and then it builds. Now, granted, if the first kicker makes it, and then the second kicker just gets swatted,
So cool.
place would explode.
Yeah.
Good call. I like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We can continue to brainstorm,
For sure.
but just know that ties can't happen. On that note, both teams walk out of there happy. Green Bay Packers owner, obviously second to last play, not desirable before the game tying field goal where you guys almost literally throw that game away in overtime as time expires. What year is this for the coordinator? What year is this for the quarterback being together? Crazy that this is taking place. LaFleur addressed that afterwards, was like, yeah, I can't have it. Basically, that's not good. We got to work on the details. Should have been already doing that is what a lot of people would say, but maybe this is a learning experience for them and they get away with a tie. What are the Packers fans' thoughts, and how do you think Cowboys fans feel about it?
I'm sure Cowboys fans are ecstatic today. I mean, why wouldn't you be? As a Packers fan, no, I'm pissed. This is worse than the Browns. They're just you can't go from the penthouse to the shit house that quickly. Like now it's 2 weeks ago it was, hey, this team might win the Super Bowl, and it's not. Now it's like, is this team even gonna make the playoffs? I just don't understand how bipolar they are. It's like 1 week the offense plays great, the next week the offense plays like shit. 1 week the defense is generational, the next week they're giving up 40 points to the Cowboys without CeeDee Lamb. So they have a bye week next week, which is, it's early, but they have a lot of stuff that they can fix. But no, as a Packers fan, I'm livid this morning.
Okay, livid that they're 2-1-1 after Sunday Night Football against Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 31 of 40, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown without CeeDee Lamb. George Pickens became real guy for Dak Prescott last night in primetime.
You love to see it if you're a Dallas Cowboy fans for sure. But, I mean, this the guy you need to step up and be a true number one with CD being out, and he did that. Did it in the biggest moments, showed up for his team. So you got to love that if you're a Cowboys fan.
And on the other side, Packers, Jordan Love, 31 of 43, 337, 3 touchdowns with 28 rush yards.
bad.
It's like it was offensive, awesome last night. Josh Jacobs, so cool. And Dobbs' head with that Guardian cap.
So big.
You guys are the Guardian Bay Packers. I almost put that out. If that guy's going to continue to be the only one that gets in the paint for you, which it feels like he's always dancing.
Guardian Bay.
The Guardian Bay Packers. I was just sitting on it last night, just like, nope, don't need to say that. Certic, it's kind of his look almost.
It's not just him. Savion Williams, the rookie, he's got
a
one
big
too
one.
that's massive. I mean, it doesn't look great, but Dobbs has also had about 40 concussions in the last 3 years, so maybe he does need it.
And he's a great football player.
He is very good.
Yeah, he's great for you guys.
I think all players would be okay if we didn't have ties. If we figured it out, the Golden Boot, whatever it is, I think you should have the rush team and the block team out there. You should have 11 guys on both sides of the ball if you are to do this.
And it would be sick because, Micah Parsons go block a kick to win this thing.
Yeah.
There's a chance that especially if it's the third kick, like if they hit from 50, hit from 55, then they got to go to 60. Offensive linemen,
gas.
they're about done with this shit.
Yeah, they could be rolling in fresh rushers too on the field goal block, unless it could make the rules so you can't. But
Now on the note, we can definitely have a quarterback carnival as well if you want to wheel one out. Have the guys go through a carousel and figure out what the points are. But we can't be having a tie.
A race?
No.
Have them right.
Just line up at 50-yard line.
That'd be cool.
Fastest
Matthew
guy.
Golden versus whoever. Turpin.
Team elects.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Team sends out their fastest.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think team standing.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's a tunnel of the teams down there. And then you got obviously cameras down to 50. And then you got the beginning. How do they start? Same with the 40-yard dash guy, guy from the Steelers.
It's old school, right?
Yes.
Ready, set, go.
Or 2 fatsos. Get the 2 fattest guys, slowest guys on the
Heaviest.
team. Hey, you guys are running from the goal line to goal line.
Hondas.
Yeah. yeah.
Might be out for next game.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be
There's
cool.
a chance, but it'd be pretty sweet.
We're all on the same page, though. We can't have ties, right?
No.